1, 2, 3, boom. Rev Chaluoku. Oka fane buwan kata. Rev Chaluoku bula fam je Israel. Echima tie the video. Na agwa an Israel eba awebere osna ebebere John the Baptist n'isi. Na Jesus ga-abịa meme arrest na Nigeria. Na the only thing ị ga-eme ka m survive nwụọ ya bụ ọ bụ na Jesus adịrị active. Rev Chaluoku ọkpụchagolu social media kịta. Rev Chaluoku ịchagolu social media. Ka ife how smart ndị a na-adị. Ozugbo post news ya boom o take social media down so that you cannot trace all those atrocities, all those videos on na page here, without knowing that so many people have downloaded the video. Some of the videos are different platforms. Chaluoku ịchagolu social media, and ọ bụrụ na ihe Chaluoku emesi ịkakunye na-eje church, emani nweghị sense. Maka onwere ihe dị iche Chaluoku na Jesus and Bible. Bishop of Anglican Diocese nyere Chaluoku suspension. Nye na Chaluoku bụ ofu ihe, nwere ihe dị iche. Ndị okwu asị. Once na bishop na-apụta na-agwa ndị ma na Jesus na-agwọ ya, nọ na-enye ego ọwa ya 419. Maka na bishop enwere any evidence gosi na Jesus na-enye ego, na Jesus na-agọzi mmadụ. He cannot prove it. Ihe na bishop bụ tata bụ ego ndị mmadụ tụrụ ya. So kama ị ga na-agwa mmadụ na Jesus na-enye gị, gwa ndị mmadụ na mmadụ bụ ihe na-enye ego, nọ mmadụ tụrụ gị ego basilika ebe ibi, nọ mmadụ gote moto iyi na-akwa iyi na arụ as bishop, nọ mmadụ tụrụ ego na ogologo okpu ahụ unu ji awere ndị ọzọ be anyị, unu na-asị ndị chiri ọzọ kpupu okpu wanyị unu ga-ekpuru okpu n'isi, nọ ndị mmadụ tụrụ ego ihe unu ncha bụ ofu. Anything about Christianity bụ wayo. Ọ maka Mathias Ezeaku ka ihe niile aja emelu. Chaluoku emebere ihe different people mego n'ụka, and nobody talked all team bịa tiwa aka oyibo nsogbe nyụọ ndị ụka nsị na-arụ, nyụọ fanrụ na nsị na fa na-esizi isi na n'Igbo. I told you na unu bụ ndị ụka will be going down one by one in our land. Aja ani Igbo site n'ihe mfu n'Igbo Love Themselves Charity Foundation, otunu si egbu ụmụnne m, otunu si kpọọ ụmụnne m ọkụ na ndụ, otunu si mee ya na-egbu ụmụnne m, na-agwa ha nọ nkụlụfa na-egbu ha na Jesus na-agwọ ya. All the whole Reverend Fathers nọ na Igbo, both Anglican, Catholic, all the whole bishop, all the whole Pentecostal pastors and reverend, unu ncha niile anaghị ejide unu n'eke, jide unu n'oye, jide unu n'afọ, jide unu na nkwọ. Ọfọ ka ntiri na ana ihe mfulu ju ego joy fight to deliver my people from brainwash. Ụmụnne my face ye mụ na-akọ m ọnụ, mana reality hit ye gị chọba mlapụ Jesus. After going to Park Lane in Enugu, after visiting orthopedic hospital in Enugu, ifu ka ndị mmadụ hang ọkpa n'enu for 3 years, a na-ekwekwu na ga-ebo onye enwe bet saw ike a na-elele, and you come back to believe that there is God or Jesus somewhere helping people, you are a mugu, you are a fool. You don't have sense. Jesus and God and church have already made you useless. The day reality will hit you understand what I mean? O hit you la Chaluoku ewepụ Facebook ya. Ọ chagolu Facebook. Oke afa na-egbu nwa nkịta. Chaluoku n'afọ na-aza Chaluoku nke nzuzu side by na ya bụ ọkụ na-elele ndị ala ọkụ na-elele ebe ndị Fulani na-egbu ndị mmadụ, ọkụ na-elele ebe na-agba fuel 1000 something with me. Ị na-azọ ọkụ na-elele ebe nwaanyị kwọta na-eku ntụka na anyụma mmiri were practical bulldozer bịa kwasa ebe na-eme ekpere na-azọ ọkụ na-elele na-eji evukoshi ihe ndị by your own is coming, and I'm calling on Bishop Onaga to do something. Bishop Ona of Nsukka Diocese, do something on ọkụ na-elele. The one who claimed to be Okunelele, who is trying to bring religious war in Nsukka by going from one home to another to pick people's way of life, people's culture, tradition and culture, packing it away, claiming that those statues are the reason why communities are not progressing. And that is what makes our people not to know that government is the one holding them down by denying them their basic amenities. Christianity will collapse in Igbo land. Na mejiri achụ ego no ihe mfụrụ bụ ọgụ nna anụ ka nwoke dị ndụ ka nwaanyị dị ma na-eji Jizọs n'ụka na ndị fada na pastọ niile bụ ndị oshi aja na gbara m akaebe ka ha nche na kolapse ofu n'aha Chukwu na ọdịnala. ise nnọlụ ụna na-emekpu ụmụnne m na nke nọ n'oke na-agbọ ka nkịta n'oke jee kpọrọ ego anwụrị kponye mmadụ n'ọnụ ọkpụrụ ego awụrị ọ na-asị ya vomit the girl na-agbụpụta ego anwụrị n'ọnụ. Don't worry, Ajani is coming to judge every one of you. Now omego m now mụ na ụmụ m na-efụzi ego anwụrụ iyi ya n'ụlọ na-atụ anyị ụjọ. You see how they demonize our culture and tradition. Ikpọrọ ego anwụrụ ikponye mmadụ n'ọnụ ọ na-agbụpụta ya. Ihe makwa na ụmụ nwaanyị anyị ji edozi isi, ihe ma na anyị bụ ụmụ nwoke na-eyi n'ọnụ na ụmụaka anyị na-eyi ya. Ikpọrọ ego anwụrụ ikponye ụmụ nwaanyị n'ọnụ ọkpụrụ ya n'ọnụ gbụpụta ịtọ isi na ọgbọrọ ya agbọ, mana mma gị nwere intestine cancer nwụnụ anya. Soludo His Excellency si na-agbala egbe ya gbata n'ọta ka ịgozie nya. Soludo wee sị gị lapịa face gododa Nigeria till date agbabe Soludo egbe. The same you bụ ihe kidnap Reverend Father na-eso gị n'azụ. Ịkpọwa His Excellency Governor Soludo ka ọ kpọta ndị nche ka eje trace ndị kidnapper. Wanyị nwe Jizọs na-agbọ poison, wanyị nwe Jizọs eji agba ego anwụrị, wanyị nwe Jizọs eji agba ego anwụrị, wanyị nwe Jizọs eji agba ego anwụrị. Ọmandịrị ndị ụka na mma ejiri mụ n'ọfọ jideru n'ogu. Enweghị onye ga-anọrọ under my shoe keep silent unless maybe demon. Ijide ụmụnne m egbe ahụ ọtọ na-eme ekpere na-eru oru n'ala. Ebe ọgbọ ha na-analụ salary na Japan, ebe ọgbọ ha na-analụ salary today na UK, ebe a na-akpụ ha ụgwọ na Germany, ọgbọ ha na-anara ego na Vatican City. England wetara Anglican Church today, onye di menye ihe gị mụọ nwa kpụọ nwa gị ụgwọ. Gọọmenti create ọrụ adị more in number than the citizen. Gọọmenti nke anyị adị na ya such opportunity. Ndị ụka gwazi anyị na Jizọs ga-emeze ka anyị kalụ onye London mma, ọmandịrị onye ọna na-eji ụka na Igbo mma. Bọsọ ọ bụ na ikunitere ji ụka na Igbo, ịnwụọ mmiri si na Igbo ya wụọ ọgụ kansa n'afọ ise maka na ibe mọdra until you come out to speak the truth for the good of ndị Igbo. Ana m agwa ọfọ ka m gọọlụ gị n'abalị ndị otu akọ esi wee mee. You a wicked woman, you a demon. When we talk about demon, Christianity are the demon and devil. Nobody is demon anywhere apart from church. Church is the occultic kingdom we are talking about. Church is the demon we are talking about. Anybody that decides to mislead you in order to eat is a criminal and a demon. If church did not mislead you, they will not eat. If church did not mislead you, tell me one thing we have benefited from Jesus. Mention one thing. Mention one thing today we have benefited from Jesus that makes us to look better than Dubai citizen that does not believe in Jesus. Mention one thing that we have benefited from Jesus that made us today to be better than European, than German citizen. Mention one thing today a black man have benefited from Jesus that makes us to look better than anybody from Vatican City, the people that gave us the Jesus. Mention one thing. Mention one thing Jesus did for us today that made us to be better than anybody from Italy that give us a Catholic Church. Mention one thing. Mention one thing as a black person that Jesus and Bible God has done for you today that will make you look presentable today before the world embassy more than somebody from Vatican City. Mention one thing. Mention one thing. I will quit this movement. I sacrifice my money, my life to tell you people the criminal activities in these people, in the life of these people. When one virgin, when I started hitting Elijah Enugu, the criminal activities called one baby virgin came out to challenge me on social media. And when I faced him squarely, he went and called police, shot somebody in our gathering place. He went and called police instead of calling Jesus to hurt me. It shall not be well with Christianity in Igbo land. If I tell you how many pregnant mothers that Christianity have killed in our land, these people have a human conscience. When they are telling you it shall be well with you in Jesus' name, it's just like somebody calling you Chukwuemeka while you are a girl. You know your name is Chidemma, you are a woman, and somebody is calling you Ifeanyi, Chukwuemeka. That person is not petting you. If the person is petting you, Chukwuemeka, why your name is Ngozi, that person is not petting you, rather he's calling you a wrong name. That is how Christianity are calling you wrong names every day, pushing you in a wrong direction, misleading you, making you to believe that there is someone in the village causing motor accident instead of letting you know that is your government who denied you good motorable road and speed limit monitoring camera. That is your government who failed to ban big truck from operating in the daytime. That is your government who denied to give you what they call metro transportation system, which can convey over 150,000 people on daily basis. Church refused to tell you that government is the cause of motor accident. They enable it to our ancestors. They made you to believe that where you came from is evil. They made you to believe that there is one power hovering around in your father's compound. They made you to believe that there is a demon living in your father's compound. They made you to believe that you are a sinner. Shame on you. Shame on you. The Westerner brought church. They brought technology in their own aspect. Black man throw away technology, because technology, you cannot achieve anything technology without a lot of stress, without passing through research, without following due process, knowing that 1 + 1 is 2, that there is no prayer or juju can change 1 + 1 not to be 2 anywhere in the world. Before you achieve anything through technology, you must follow due process from A to Z. But religion came and gave a man a shortcut way to survive, telling a black man, call me in time of trouble and I will answer you. Why a black man is on his nail climbing mountain at Ugwonyama, climbing mountain at Ohomo mountain, praying for God to answer his prayer. A typical white man who gave him the religion are busy manufacturing nuclear weapon to defeat his enemy, manufacturing iron dome to defend his city, manufacturing bomb to kill his enemy, manufacturing cameras to capture his enemy. And you think you can survive. You think you can survive with imagination story a white man gave you. The same people that sold your ancestor for 400 years without remembering that there is a man called Jesus died on the cross of Calvary for the good of Nigeria, for the good of Ghanaians, for the good of Kenya. They abandoned Jesus. They abandoned all the criminal religion they brought our land and separate us. They abandoned it and slave you. They use our forefather to dig one of the biggest tunnel today in the Western world. Today there are still black Americans over there. Go to France, there are the evidence of the slavery is in France. There are still black people in France who cannot trace their home. One of the highest atrocity you can put on human being. Take that person away from his father's land, move him to another land where he cannot trace back his home. And Africans continue dabbling in stupidity. African children hate themselves. African children believe that there is Satan. African children believe that the problem they are having today in their villages is Satan. African children are fighting each other. African children are busy buying AK-47 from Europeans, killing themselves in the desert. African children are busy wandering the streets of Europe and call it miracle. African children are busy living in the streets of Texas in America and they call it miracle. African children are busy celebrating a white man passport to live in Europe, celebrating green passport in America. The same people that told a black man that they are going to stay in heaven for free, denied a black man living in their country free of charge. The only thing that will permit a black man to live with the white people is document made by man, not heaven, made by imaginary God and Jesus. The only thing that permits a black man to live in America, the only thing that permits a black man to live comfortably today in Canada, the only thing that permits a black man to live comfortable today anywhere in the white man country is the human ideology, document, paper, signed by man, not God's idea. But imaginary God and Jesus have given a black man free home in heaven. You curse your ancestors. Those who fought for you, those who founded the food you are eating today that is not harmful in your organs, those who composed the language you are speaking, your dialect, those who gave the name of your community that still appears on your international passport, those who made you whom you are, you curse them, you hate them, those you are living with their blood, those who fought for you, those who tested a lot of food we are eating today and died while trying to locate the best one that will not harm us. You hate them for nothing. Why you hate your ancestors? The white people are busy dropping flowers in the grave of their ancestors on a monthly basis. Christianity made Africa to believe that somebody growing old in Africa simply means producing witches and wizards. But when you travel to Europe, the same Africans who hate their elderly people because of religion, the same Africans who are running away from those who grow old in Africa, the same people who allow their fathers to suffer, the same Africa who allowed those who protected this land before we came to this world to suffer, abandon them in the village in the name that they are witches and wizards. The same Africa African man will travel to Europe, and the miracle that will happen to that African person is getting a job where elderly people are being taken care of. Growing old in America provides job for African youth. Growing old in Europe provides job for African children. Growing old in London provides job for African youth. But growing old in our motherland, religion, Christianity have made us to think from our annals to believe that growing old in our land, our ancestral land, means growing more witches and wizards.